All right, so Pisces, welcome. This is your February reading, the beginning. Your focus is Cancer. All right, so with the only message I got with this is like warm, something really warm. Could have some issues or something to do with your mom showing up here. All right, but nothing bad, nothing bad. Let's see what's going on. Right. Yeah, I think you're dealing with someone. Okay, this is like one of those readings where it's like you and another person. All right, so the bottom of the deck we have Ace of Wands. All right, so there's been a pause in action, and this isn't always a bad thing. This could just mean that you're slowing down to kind of assess what's going on so that you make the right decisions moving forward. All right, or you could feel like lack of direction. Okay, you might not know exactly what you want to do when it comes to something. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Queen of Swords is here. All right, so the first thing I felt when I pulled this is your mom, okay? Or you are always thinking about what your mom would say or what she would do in situations, and this is affecting how you make movements. I feel like there's conflicting energy, like you want to do the right thing, but you don't know which way to go. Or maybe you have a motherly figure or a fatherly figure that you would normally ask, hey, what should I do? And for whatever reason, you can't do it. So that's what I'm feeling right off the bat, okay? Let's keep going. King of Swords in reverse. You can't make a decision, like your mind is not made up. You don't have a mindset at this point. And for Pisces, I feel like this is not a good thing because yes, you are made to go with the flow, but obviously the balance in that is that you have to have some direction of which way you're going so that you're not just going all, in circles. This King of Swords in reverse, I feel like somebody is being verbally abusive to you, or you could be the person doing this to yourself. You could be the person that's downing yourself and making it seem like you can't do anything and, all these things. I just feel like there's not enough love here, okay? The Hangman. So here you are, Pisces. I feel like there's a lot of harsh words going towards you. I feel like there's a lot of cold energy, a lot of cold shoulders. I feel like you're looking for a sign. Some of you are disconnecting in a way that I feel like could be not good for you. Like if you know you're a person who has bad habits of that, be very careful, Pisces. Don't let this one situation throw you off. But I also feel like some of you are really just praying and seeking, help from your spirit guides, from spirit, from people like me, like tarot readers. You're really looking for a sign, okay? So that's not always a bad thing. Sometimes situations like this happen just so God can reel you back in and be like, hey, let's get back on course, right? So let's see where this is going. All right, so the Queen of Swords, clarified, is the Emperor. So like I said, that Queen of Swords person is a parent figure for you. And like I said, I feel like you're not able to talk to them for whatever reason. They're very demanding though, like you may be afraid to talk to them or you can't talk to them. The Empress. Yeah, I feel like it's your mother. It's either your mother or your father, but literally the Emperor and the Empress are showing up. So this is people that you value their opinion, or these are people that you grew up, listening and doing what they told you to do. So now you're kind of like, dang, what do I do? What do I do? All right, so there could be an Aries that's talking a lot of shit to you, or a Taurus. But I feel like you're beating yourself over the fact that you don't have the money you want. You need help, but you don't want to ask for it. And sometimes that's the worst thing you can do, especially if you're in a situation where you truly do need help, not just like money, but I mean like support. Especially for a Pisces. You don't want to go off in the deep end because you didn't want to ask for help. Now, there's different ways to ask for help. You don't always have to go to someone, you don't always have to hold your hand out. Sometimes you have to ask for help from, higher realms to figure out what you need to do. Because the only person that can help you first is yourself. All right? But I do see that you feel, it's almost like you're calling yourself weak because you need help. And I just don't think that's true. Yeah, Pisces, you're going through it. You're struggling right now. You're like, damn, how many times do I have to fall? Like, When do I get to get back up and dust myself off? Every time I try to do it, I get knocked right back down. And I think it's part of your mindset, but I also feel like that's God's way of telling you, like, maybe you should try to do something different. You know, like you're doing the same thing and you're expecting a different result, and it's going to drive you insane. You need to find your peace. Find your peace, Pisces. Whatever parts of your life that you're not okay with, you have to give yourself permission to change them. And this could be something as small as your job. If you don't like what you're doing, find a new thing to do. If you don't like who you're with, find a way to not be with them and be with yourself for a little while. Figure out what you want. What's your peace? Where is your peace of mind? You need to find it. You need to meditate. You need to sit to yourself. Do what you got to do. Everybody's way of finding their peace is different. All right, so someone that could be involved, we have the Sun card, so obviously it could be a Leo, or this could be you, Pisces, because you are, if you're a Pisces sun sign, this is you, okay? So it's all up to you in this situation. Okay, you're showing up as the Magician, okay? So you do have your hands and your head everywhere. I feel like you are trying to figure out what's the best solution, what works for you. But what I do like about this, you're actually using your tools. You're figuring out what could work for you. And sometimes you don't get the answer right away. You know what I'm saying? It's not always a situation where it just clicks. So again, keep trying to figure out what works for you, what doesn't. And make note of it so you don't keep making the same mistakes, because I feel like somebody's doing the same trip. They keep falling over the same spot, you know? Figure out what it is, Pisces. The other person around you is the Chariot. So this person is showing up as that Cancer energy. And there's a shift that I feel like is coming. I feel like this person may be a shift for you, or they may show you where you need to shift, okay? All right, so a lot of big energy within this reading, a lot of major arcana. This is a big moment for you. You don't even know it, okay? So don't give up. All right, so we have the King of Swords. So Pisces, I know you're a water sign. And remember, I was saying it's not bad that you go with the flow. But at this time, you can't think about everyone else's emotions. You need to think about what works for you. Now, keep in mind, just because you're not being overly emotional doesn't mean you can't care about someone. Okay? So don't take it as you're being mean or you're being a brute or, you know, or you're neglecting someone. Sometimes you got to do what's best for everybody. Okay? And, you know, put your thinking cap on. Not just what you feel. Because sometimes what you feel doesn't match what's going on. Okay? And that's real tea. So, you know, just think about it from the perspective of what makes sense here. Okay? What works? What is actually yielding results? And not just what feels right. And that is your reading for the beginning of this February. If you would like a private reading with me, you can email me, lovefromaleo@gmail.com. I offer private readings and also clarifications on your natal chart to kind of figure out what's going on, you know, what transits are best for you to do, you know, spiritual work and all of that good stuff. So if you're interested, please email me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.